Turkey, the empire that refused to fall. Complete country overview documentary. Intro. Imagine a country that once ruled 3 continents. A nation that stood at the center of world history for over 600 years. And a land where Europe meets Asia, where ancient empires, powerful armies, and modern cities exist side by side. This is Turkey. A country that transformed from the mighty Ottoman Empire into one of the most strategic and influential nations in the modern world. But how did Turkey rise? When was it created? What wars did it fight? And why does this country still play a key role in global politics today? Let's explore the complete story of Turkey. Chapter 1. Where is Turkey located? Turkey is located at one of the most important crossroads on Earth. It sits between Europe, Asia, close to the Middle East. This unique location makes Turkey extremely powerful in trade, military strategy, and global politics. Capital city: Ankara. Largest city: Istanbul. Population: around 85 million people. Language: Turkish. Currency: Turkish lira. Chapter 2. When was Turkey created? Modern Turkey was officially founded in October 29, 1923. After the collapse of the Ottoman Empire following World War I, a new leader emerged. A military commander who would completely change the future of the nation. His name was Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. He led the Turkish people during the historic Turkish War of Independence. And after victory, he created the modern Republic of Turkey. Chapter 3. The Ottoman Empire, the superpower of its time. Before modern Turkey, there was the Ottoman Empire. Founded in 1299. At its peak, the empire controlled Southeast Europe, the Middle East, North Africa. For more than 600 years, the Ottoman Empire was one of the most powerful empires in world history. One of the most famous moments was Fall of Constantinople. When the Ottomans captured the city of Constantinople, now known as Istanbul, it changed world history forever. This event marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and made the Ottomans a global superpower. Chapter 4. Major wars Turkey fought. Turkey has been involved in some of the most important wars in history. Here are the most significant ones. 1. Balkan Wars, 1912 to 1913. Turkey lost large territories in Europe during these wars. 2. World War I, 1914 to 1918. Turkey fought alongside Germany, Austria-Hungary. One of the most famous battles was Gallipoli Campaign. This battle became legendary because Turkish forces successfully defended their homeland against Allied forces. 3. Turkish War of Independence, 1919 to 1923. This war created modern Turkey. It was led by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. Victory in this war officially established the Republic of Turkey. 4. Modern military operations. Turkey has also participated in NATO missions, regional conflicts, anti-terror operations. Turkey joined NATO in 1952, becoming one of the most important military members. Chapter 5. Turkey's military strength, training points. Turkey has one of the strongest armies in the world. Key training and military points. One of the largest armies in NATO. Advanced drone technology. Strategic military bases. Highly trained special forces. Strong defense industry. Turkey produces modern weapons like military drones, tanks, warships, missiles. This makes Turkey a major military power in its region. Chapter 6. Turkey's economy and global power. Turkey has one of the fastest growing economies in its region. Major industries. manufacturing, tourism, agriculture, construction, defense production. One of the biggest economic strengths is tourism. Millions of people visit Turkey every year to see historical sites, beaches, cultural landmarks. Chapter 7: Ordinary but Fascinating Facts, Audience Hook Points. These are the kinds of points that make audiences stay until the end. Turkey is the only country in the world located on 2 continents. Istanbul is the only major city in the world that sits on both Europe and Asia. Turkey has one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world. The Grand Bazaar. Turkish cuisine is ranked among the top cuisines globally. Turkey controls one of the most important waterways in the world, the Bosphorus Strait. Around 4 million refugees live in Turkey, one of the highest numbers globally. Chapter 8: Why Turkey Matters to the World Today. Turkey plays a critical role in NATO security, Middle East politics, global trade routes, migration control, energy transportation. Its location alone makes it one of the most strategically important countries on Earth. Ending. From a powerful empire that ruled continents to a modern nation balancing tradition and technology, Turkey remains one of the most fascinating countries in the world. A land of warriors, reformers, and history makers. A nation that refused to disappear, and instead rebuilt itself into a global power. And the story of Turkey is still being written today. Subscribe and join us on this journey to explore the world, one country at a time. Globe showing America's clapperboard.